was only meant to be a cozy weekend trip, a late honeymoon if you will, but everything changed.
I got a phone call from my mother. Her ring was gone. The one that she has worn every day for as long as I can remember. Hey Peter, I gotta ask you something. You know my mom's ring? The one I used for my something borrowed at our wedding? It's gone. She called me last night in distress. I just feel so bad for her. We have to get it back.
From concerned daughter, Margaret Brown.
Margaret Brown.
I was surprised when I read your letter, Mrs. Margaret. Why were you so secretive about giving it to me?
Well, I didn't want anyone to know how I felt, I guess. Sending it in the mail opened up a possibility of a lot of people reading it. I also felt embarrassed, I guess. I started spiraling thinking about who could have taken it.
I see. You want me to do this the old-fashioned way then? Undetected.
Did you always want to do this? Be a detective, I mean.
I guess so. My mother was the first female detective in the state, and I always admired that. So when the opportunity showed itself, I knew I had to make her proud.
That's really sweet. I hope my kids look at me like that someday too. I think that's why I'm so on edge about this whole ring thing. I want my mother to be proud of me, but I don't want the thief to ruin her image of me.
Is there something you want to tell me, Mrs. Margaret?
No. No, I mean, I gotta go. I have a prior commitment, but we'll be in touch soon.
Hey, Rosa.
Are you okay? You seem a bit stressed.
This case is really bugging me. I think I know who did it, but if I was the daughter of the victim, I wouldn't want anyone to know.
What do you mean?
It could tear a family apart, and I relate to her a lot.
I don't understand.
I had this case once with my mom. It almost destroyed our relationship. We argued, and she almost fired me from the firm. That's when I decided to start my own detective firm. I wanted to show her I have what it takes.
I'm surprised you haven't told me any of this before.
Sorry I'm such a mess. I've just been thinking about it recently, and I don't think I even want to know who the thief is. What if it breaks a family relationship? What if I get blamed for letting that happen?
Margaret, just calm down. Take a breath. 1, 2, 3, and out. Just want to ask you some simple questions.
Okay.
Is there any reason your husband might be jealous of your mother?
I mean, I'm very close with my mom, but he isn't really the jealous type.
So your husband and your mom gets along?
I mean, he can be shy at family dinners. But that's it.
No one has to know.